Welcome back to another Mermaid Monday where we talk about everything mermaid. So today we're going to look at 3 different tails and how to put them on and take them off. So the first one here is a fabric tail I got from Mermaid Tail Party. It is a medium. And what I do first is I roll down the skin and then I find the little foot pockets, which are right here, and slide my feet inside. I make sure that my foot is completely inside. Some people like to wear socks because your feet kind of touch the monofin. It's very similar to a fin fun. So this is that type. If you have a different one from Mertailor, make sure that the strap is securely around your ankles so they don't slip behind your feet. Then I just pull it up and there we go. It is completely on. Make sure that all the wrinkles are out and you're good to go. Fabric tails are probably the easiest to put on. So far, they don't take very long. They're really easy to move. They're very light. The monofin just kind of flips up in the air. They're very easy to move and grab and very light, portable. And I added some sequins onto mine just to give it a little look. So there we go. To take them off, I just do the same thing. Some people actually stand to put them on and take them off to pull the skin up and down. But I do not. I like to lay down. It feels safer to me. And then your feet usually just come right out very easily. So there we go. That is how I put on and take off a Mermaid Tail Party tail. Next up is the basic silicone tail. This one's a little bit heavier. Mertailor recently stopped making these, but I know many of you actually have one or bought one or plan on buying a neoprene one, and this one is neoprene on the inside. So I will go ahead and show you how to put this one on and take it off, just in case you wanted a little extra tips and pointers and just needed extra help. So I'm going to lay this one out on the floor where I want it so that way it's on camera. And then I am, well, first I like to put on socks. The monofin actually hurts my feet. It gives me blisters. Some monofins do that, some don't. I just put on a pair of socks. It doesn't matter if they match or not because, you know, they're going in a tail. It doesn't matter. So I find the straps and where they are. One strap on one of the sides has actually came loose, and it's been like that for a year now. I do plan on getting a new one soon, so I don't bother fixing it. But whenever you do have yours, if you feel more comfortable with it like fixed, I would suggest you do that. But you find it, you put your feet in it, you pull the foot strap behind your foot, make sure that is tight and secure, and then you put your other one in there. I didn't put my hand in my tail to fix that one because that's the loose one. And there we go, my feet are in the monofin. So then I slide this one up. This one's a little bit more difficult because it's made to my measurements and it's a little bit more material. And sometimes the silicone actually sticks together. It does it does kind of stick a little bit. It's not sticky, but if you have silicone, you know what I'm talking about. So you pull that up. I like to make sure all the wrinkles are out before I pull it all the way up, and when I do, I just pull up what's left. There always are wrinkles at the bottom just from where I can't get it or where it just bunches up whenever my feet are together. When my feet are stretched out, there's no bunches. So it's easy to lift for me. I don't get any cramps. I am very weak. I don't have many muscles, so it is kind of a little difficult, but not too much. I like to stretch normally before I put it on, but I didn't show that part because it's just a little bit difficult. So to take it off, it's kind of the same basic thing. You just take it off. I like to fold mine down. It's easier to put on and off whenever I fold it. And I actually use the seams to help pull it up too. So then you just unhook your feet and voila, there we go. And that's the basic tail. So next up is the actual full silicone tail. This one is very heavy, so I'm just kind of struggling here to hold it up for you. Yeah, this one's pretty heavy. It's long. I don't fold this one down because I actually cannot get it back up. It's way too slippery whenever I put it on to pull it up for what I use to help put it on. Now this one, it's long. It is made to my body measurements. I'm very tiny, and of course we all gain a little weight in the winter, so it is a little bit more difficult. So for this tail, I actually use a wash rag or a towel to help wipe off. I have coconut oil. You can use some lubricant or conditioner. It's best to ask your tail maker what is best for you to use and what you like to use. I personally just love coconut oil. It just slips right on. And then I have these gloves that have like grips on them. So they're really helpful. I actually only wear one sock because my like the monofin, it only blisters on one side, so I only use one, and it's actually really difficult to put on with 2 socks. Like it's really difficult. So what I do is I go ahead and lather up my legs with the coconut oil. Make sure you get it everywhere evenly. You can never really use too much. Always remember that. Sometimes if you just want to use some just to so you don't use it all, don't just use as much as you feel needed. I like to rub it everywhere on my legs. I put it on my feet too, and I even put a little bit on the sock. It's really helpful to do that. It doesn't help very much with the sock, but it helps enough. So make sure you get it everywhere. Use as much as you want. I've never actually used lubricant, so I don't know if that's helpful. Some people prefer that and only use that. Some people only use conditioner. My personal favorite is coconut oil though. So then you just slide your feet in. Like I said, I don't roll it down because it's difficult, but to get back up. But like to get my feet in, it's very difficult with all the rolls. So just kind of try your best to get that in there and keep it secure. It is a little difficult. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling. It's kind of irritating. The silicone tail for me so far is the hardest to get on. And I know some people wear leggings. I have no idea how. I tried it once and it did not work out very well. I couldn't wear leggings with this tail. But now I have one foot secure inside the monofin. So next up is my second foot. This foot is the no sock one. And you just kind of pull up the silicone around it, the skin. Try to get the rolls out of the way because it's very difficult to get your feet in there with the rolls. And then if you need to, you can always put your arm in the tail, to help secure your feet. You want to make sure your feet are secure in every tail. If your feet are not secure and your feet are not comfortable, then swimming or performing in your tail is not going to be very fun for you. It's going to be annoying, it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to hurt. So make sure your feet are comfortable and make sure your feet are good. So now I am wiping off my hands and I'm putting on a glove now to help pull it up. Now, this is just a trick that actually my mom came up with because for the longest time, we tried to pull it up, but we couldn't get it all the way. So with these gloves, I get it up most of the way, most of what I can get up. Sometimes I still need extra help, but for the most part, I can get it on all by myself with these gloves. I try to get as much up from the ankles as I can, but with my tail, because my ankles are so small and the fluke is so big, there is going to be a roll at the bottom. I'm kind of struggling here to get it up all the way, mainly because I completely forgot to put coconut oil around my bikini line and right above it where the tail needs to go. So now I am just going to smear that around my bikini area, on my back and on my front and on my hips and sides. And now I'm wiping off my hands, and hopefully I can pull this up all the way. Don't forget to do that whenever you put on the coconut oil in the first place. It's extremely helpful to put coconut oil everywhere. You need it. So here it is. It is almost all the way up, and voila! There we go. It is up. So again, like I said, my ankles, it's going to have a crease there. Whenever I'm flat, it doesn't do that, but it's just the size of my ankles comparatively. So now we take it off. So taking it off is a lot easier than putting it on. You just slide it right off. It does kind of roll down a little bit, but it comes right off usually when I'm not wearing it. So then you just unhook your ankles out of the foot pockets. And there we go. I take off my sock because it's kind of annoying. I'm going to wipe off my legs because I don't want everything sticking to it. We have a dog and a cat, and we'll just hair everywhere. So there we go with that. And there we go. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped. You can wear leggings with the basic tail and with the fabric tail. So if you have any more questions, feel free to let me know. Click any of the videos that you see popping up right now. If you have any more suggestions, let me know. Comment down below. I want this to be a small community here on my channel, and I want us to be a big, happy family. So I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm sorry I didn't get a video out last week. I have been sick with the flu, and it sucks, but I'm back, so yay! Again, I hope this helped, and I will see you guys next week on another Mermaid Monday. So bye everyone, mermaid kisses and starfish wishes!